It is 17:10 hours. I'm pushing the envelope with the light. Everyone around here tell me, don't do it, it's too late, you're wasting time. Well, you have to go against those voices. Even if I get a couple of minutes in, that's good enough. All right, what I wanted to do today is I'm going to get a little bit more traditional, and also I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about my background, because I really haven't done that since I've been on the channel. And so here we go. Okay, just so I wore my belt today and my top because I just felt like it. Okay, I started martial arts in July 2nd, 1991. All right. I woke up that morning. I did not plan on joining martial arts. For the end of the day, I signed up and my life was never the same. Now, I'll tell you this. That first night I took a free class. I remember taking the bus home, and on the bus I had a knowing. It hit me, and it said, that's it. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is what I want. I want to open a martial arts school, and I want to teach. I don't give a damn about money. I just want to do this for my whole life. Because I see the other benefits it adds other than fighting, other than money. You know, if you do it the right way and live the martial way the right way, you're rewarded with a confidence that goes beyond normal confidence, strength, you have a strong, flexible body constantly. If you train in the ways of the old ones, which is all the time, age is not a factor, you just continue to get better. So anyway, I trained in traditional martial arts, ninjutsu, okay, for 10 years straight until I got my black belt. During that time, after about 5 or 6 years, I went in partners on another school with my teacher. I was a silent partner, and I was just about getting ready to test for my black belt. But I lived in the school. I lived in the basement of the school to help pay the rent. I was 25, so I was indestructible. I lived down in the basement with no windows, hats in the floor. I'd crawl down after the class was over. Everyone would go home at the end of the night. Not me, I'm still there. It kind of drove me a little martial art crazy a little bit, you know. I mean, the bathroom was in the office, so I had to come from down to the basement through the dojo floor to go to the bathroom. You know, I always hit the speed bag. But anyway, long story short, I took my black belt test there, and I had to go through a circle of death in my art. You have to go through a circle of death in order to get to black belt, and you have to pass, and the only way you pass the circle of death is by 1, showing up, 2, making it through the whole thing and not giving up and quitting. And what the circle of death is it's one person, the underbelt, who's going for black belt, gets surrounded by other black belts, 4 to 5 black belts, or much higher level students. If they weren't black belts, they're very high, and they're chosen specifically by the teacher to not only just beat the shit out of you. It is designed to humiliate you in front of everyone, to see if you have what it takes, and that's what a real fight is like, you know. So the first circle of death I saw, I was a yellow belt. An older friend of mine in the school at the time, he was a purple belt, and he went to take the circle of death, and he had 3 black belts around him, and they beat him so bad, I was horrified, you know. And this guy is a lot bigger than me, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go through this. You know, I mean, he was down, and they were kicking him like a rug. Boom, boom. He even said, I can't see anything, I can't see. My eye got poked, and the Grandmaster said, feel him, there's no quit. So every circle of death I've witnessed until I got to mine, every one of our guys got decimated and destroyed. We were a little sister school out of a mother school in Irvington, which was a big school. Now I brought these things down just to show. Before I get back to it, I have the certificates, but let me just finish my little story, circle with that. So I was living there training all the time. I kept a journal. I worked at 5 a.m. pumping gas, then I went to the school. I stayed there all day and night, and I had karate coming out of my ears. And I would watch UFC in the basement because I had no cable. So I was inundated with fighting, technique, martial arts like you wouldn't believe. So when it came time for my circle of death, which was March 16th, 1996, I was ready. But being I was my teacher's highest student, of course, has to make an example out of me. So he invited the Grandmaster was there, our Grandmaster. And then my teacher went and got 4 students from our rival school. All right, now they're all black, okay? I'm not prejudiced or nothing, but I was the only white guy in the school. Which is good because they're tough, they're strong, you know, and you gotta become strong or you quit. Either way, but they don't go easy. So anyway, you got 4 students I've never seen before, but I knew they're from the rival school that hated us. Their Grandmaster was there as well. One of the guys who was in my circle of death came walking through. He was 6'6". He was an amateur professional kickboxer. Had the words powerhouse written down his leg. I was like, oh shit, man, I'm gonna really get fucked up. I didn't show it though. You know, I didn't show it. There's a bunch of people there watching. So fast forward, circle of death time comes for me. I'm in the back office. I'm jumping up and down. I don't know what to do. I'm so nervous, you know, whatever. They call me out. I go out. I'm surrounded by 4 people, 4 guys. Each one of them gets a number. You don't know what number they have. The teacher calls out the number randomly. They come in and attack the shit out of you. And it's not like it's not like that. No, they come in to knock you out and fuck you up and humiliate you. So I knew this would happen, and I've been training like a motherfucker for it, lifting weights, doing everything. So I was psycho. I don't even remember hardly any of it. As soon as they said go, I went off. I just went to nearest person. I started unloading, punching. And I was doing pretty good around. You know, I was getting kicked and shit, but I didn't feel it. And then I guess, you know, the ultimate goal of the circle of death is you have to get beaten to the ground, and you have to get up on your own. So they weren't able to get me to the ground one-on-one. So I'm fighting with the big guy, and then they called in the other guy at the same time. So I'm fighting with him here. The other guy comes in, he had a clear shot to knock the wind out of me. Great. I saw him coming. I had a little bit of energy left. I made tire. I'm fighting this guy. See him coming. I went, bam. You know, bam. Lead leg side kick. Boom. Knocked the wind out of him. It was great. And then they came in the other one and full roundhouse to my guts. Couldn't breathe. I fell. I couldn't breathe. I seen stars. All I heard was the Grandmaster yelling, "Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up!" And I got up, and then they stopped it, and that was that. And that was a huge lesson, man. I learned a few things. One, I learned I can always do better than what I think I can do, and 2, fighting one person is so much different than fighting 4. And 3, I learned how your brain can play tricks against you and talk you out of almost everything, even if you're capable of it. You know, it's the weakness in you that wants you to not do it. It's that voice that wants to tell you to do nothing, that always tells you to do nothing. And if you listen to it, you will become nothing. You know, you will never go to the gym, you will never train, you will never ask the girl out, you will never do anything, because that little safe voice is no, no, no. I say you gotta fucking crush that voice and replace it with your own. All right, I just want to show my certificates real quick. It's getting dark. Okay, this is back in the old world in the 1900s where everything wasn't computer all over. We had good old-fashioned certificates. Okay, here's mine, ninjutsu. And it says, Shifukan Ninjutsu. My favorite part down here is true knowledge is the only light. March 16th, 1996. Black belt. I have that tattoo on my left arm. Okay, so I'm very proud of this. This took me 10 years to get. Okay, here's a picture of me and my teacher, my sensei. This is in my school. This is my second school. This school was on my own completely. I rented it with another guys, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys. I had it half the week. In this picture was he had came up to watch one of the promotions, and actually I had just got promoted that day from black belt, you see, regular black belt, to black belt first degree. You know, they don't give belts easy in that school, in this university. I'm the only white belt that I know of, white person that I know of that got a black belt there. So that's that picture of my second school. And that's about 1999, 2000. And here's another two pictures from an old brochure I had from my second school. There's a little 30-year-old me there. The hair. It's my logo. Andrew. Now there's me doing a dim mock break. You see I'm breaking both bricks. Well, somewhere in here, I guess I lost it. Figures. I'll have to find it. I have from the same day, same picture, one of my students took when I demonstrated the dim mock, which was I took the two bricks and broke the bottom one instead of the top one. You know, demonstrating you can do that, and what you're doing, you're transferring the energy through a medium. In this case, a brick, but in fighting would be a bone or some other kind of thing. You know, the skull to get to the brain, the ribs to get to the organs inside there. Other things. It's sending the energy through. You fucking people who balk and say nothing's true and it's all bullshit. Well, sit on your recliner with your garter belts on and your high heels and lipstick and wax all the bullshit you want. But I tell you what, you get in my face or get in someone's face who does this and tell them that shit, and you'll be spitting chiclets out of your mouth all over the place, and you know you will. You know, so there you go. So that's it. I'm gonna have to close it out tonight because the time went real quick. I didn't get to do half of any of the things, but at least I got to go through some of that, my background, and also I guess I get to show some of my new trainers. I'm going. I think I want to go with the red. I really like this red. You know, this really pops nice, and these are nice solid wood trainers. I might put a little logo on them. I don't know, but they came out good. And once I get a bunch of them done, they are going to be for sale, and they're going to be awesome. And you should get one. For the people, a few people have sent me comments. They bought the the Bear and Sons of Baby Bowie, 7.5 inches. I hope you love it. It's great. And if you want to alter the guard like that, email me. I'll tell you how to do it. Okay. If anyone has any questions on something with a Bowie or martial art related, I'd be happy to answer them. Don't be a wise ass and waste my time and ask me a stupid question. You know, ask me something legitimate. I'd be happy to answer it, or something you would like demonstrated, or something like that. I really plan to take this channel up into the next level this year. Everything to selling my shirts, American Bowie knife fighting, as well as Rogue, and my my booklet, as well as training knives and stuff like that, and even training, physical training with me. You know, I'm gonna set up at least one outdoor training, you know, day, workshop, if I can coordinate it somewhere, or in a backyard or somewhere else. But I'm definitely also gearing up to teach the private lessons this year, and they're mainly going to be Bowie knife private lessons, but I will teach some martial arts to some people, depending on, you know, how they are. And there's also going to be a limit. Again, I'm going to stick with 10 personal private students this year, and I'm starting to sign up probably next month. All right, the fee is going to be affordable. It's going to be a win-win all around. All right, my name is Sensei Jason Mourad. I'm wearing my belt and my top. So I worked hard to get it, so that'll be it. Okay, enjoy your Friday night, my friends, and I will see you next time. Adios. Okay, here we go. Hello everyone, my name is Jason, and today is Friday, and I'd like to start this video over.